Turn the knuckles so they're toward your head and do a turn to the right. Back to center. Turn to the left. Back to center. Let yourself lean back if that's comfortable for you and look up at the sky or your room. And then let yourself come back to center. Taking the hands once again, still interlaced, but fingers pointing up this time. You can unlace, just point your fingers up. Taking a bend to the right, nice bend, to center, to left, to center, back. And then let your fingers, your hands be parallel. Reach that right side up a little bit more, the left side up a little bit more, and slowly let your hands come down. Feel the movement of the blood as it recirculates back down. When you get here, just let your arms have a moment of rest. And we're going to take an inhale in, bring the shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, bring them back and down. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. And bring your hands out so they are parallel to each other. Open them up wide. Fingers are widespread. And once again, taking a turn to the right. Back to center. To the left. Back to center. Let your feet open up a little wider so they're a little bit more than hip distance apart. And once again, bring your hands to center. Open them up back. Bending at the waist. Let's take this right hand over to see our left toes. And back up. The same thing with the left hand, seeing our right toes. And back up. And 3 more times on each side. Coming back up to center. Letting yourself bend at the waist. Putting your hands on your thighs and letting your hands slide down as you let your head come heavy into a forward fold. Bring your hands down towards your ankles or however far they'll go. Let that head get a good heavy yes and a no. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Feeling the stretch here in your legs, in your back. Next inhale, slowly let yourself come back up again. And let your hands come together in a prayer position. Step your feet a little closer together. Not that they're tight together, but about hip distance apart. And we're going to prepare for a chair pose here. So we're going to let our hands come down by our side. As we inhale, our arms go up and we sit back and hold the chair pose. Let yourself getting strong here. Two more breaths here. Breathing in for 4. And out. In for 4. And out. And coming back up slowly. Good job. Let yourself turn and prepare for down dog here. So should be facing the top of your mat. Let your hands come down to the mat. And let your legs take a step back. And pedal them forward and back. Feeling the strength here. Let that left leg cross over the right, and we'll stretch here, stretch back, cross over, and do the same with the other arm. Coming back to center, feeling that strength, letting yourself take a position of high plank, and holding that plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your knees come down and let your toes come together as we come together in a child's pose. Hands are stretched down in front of you. And take a break. Get a drink if you need a drink. Breathing in and out. Get strong into that right hand and let that left hand come across and bend down on top of your right hand and do a nice bend to that side. Letting yourself again come to center. Maybe you can go back a little deeper this time. Arms are outstretched in front of you. Taking that left hand over to the left corner of the mat. Putting that right hand on top. And breathing into that left side curve. One more breath here. And out. And letting yourself come back to a tabletop position. Tabletop position. Let's wag our dog one more time. And let's put that right kickstand out and open up that right hand to the sky. Stretching forward for a nice heart opener. And coming back down. Left kickstand goes out. And once again, opening up to this side. Coming back down. Let yourself step back, slide yourself back, and let your belly come to the mat. And your chin to the mat. And let your back do a little wiggle from side to side as we prepare for a baby cobra. Bring your hands back so they're underneath your armpits. Pretend that you're pushing a pebble and let your back arch up. Feeling the strength here. Looking to the right. Back to center. To your left. And back to center. And letting your chin come down. And now, Fred, if you'd like to come up, since we're here in Cobra, and show us how to do locust, I will reread the benefits of that. The locust strengthens the back muscles and boosts energy. So Fred will demonstrate how to do locust.
For the locust pose, we're going to start out in more or less of a forward recline position. We're going to have our hands by our side. Gradually going to move this back along our side. And gradually going to raise up the head and the feet behind you. You can have your palms either turn up, clasp your hands behind your back. You could do a revolved prayer, position hands. Several different ways you can do this pose. It will definitely work your ab muscles, muscles in your legs, shoulders, arms. And when you're ready, release those hands and come back down to the mat. We'll push up into a child's pose. relax that back a little bit. Just hold here for a few seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice refreshing breath. Great. Come back up in the tabletop.
And you can meet me at tabletop position. So since we worked our spine so much the opposite way, let's let ourselves do a cow. Let the belly drop. Gaze looks up. And let's pull that belly in and up to the spine. Let's tuck our toes one more time. And lifting up to down dog. And let your feet pedal out here. And let yourself walk those feet forward, coming together in a forward fold. Head hangs heavy. Ragdoll arms, grasp each alternating elbow. Let your head hang heavy. Shaking it yes, shaking it no. And just let your arms relax from side to side. And once again, slowly come up. Stopping at a halfway forward fold. And then back down. Coming back up. Slowly coming up. Hands come to heart center. From hands at heart center, we're going to take our right foot at a 90-degree angle on our mat. The left knee is going to bend forward. Hips face forward. When you feel ready, extend those arms up to warrior one. Good job. Get a good stretch in those legs again, friends. Let your right hand come to your back. And let yourself lean forward into humble warrior. Bring that left hand back too. And rest them on your back. Being strong here. Coming back up. Hands come around, hands to heart center. And one more time with those arms up. Hands come to heart center. And then step forward. Take just a moment here for a breath. And send that left foot back at a 90-degree angle. The knee, right knee is bent forward. Hips are facing front. Hands to heart center. Arms go up for warrior one. Bring your right hand behind your back. And let yourself bend forward. Bring your left hand back. Peaceful warrior, humble warrior. Taking a breath in here. And out. And then yourself come up. Releasing your hands, bringing hands to heart center. Extending them up again to warrior. Hands come to heart center. Step together. Take a moment here for breath. Let's do a forward fold. Bending at the waist. When your hands touch the mat, stepping back down to down dog. Letting yourself step it out here. And once again, letting yourself come to the high plank position and holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting your knees come to the mat and letting yourself turn around so you're lying on your back. And let yourself have a great big stretch here. You might want to get some things that you need for Savasana when we're finished with a little bit cool down here. Maybe darken the lights. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hug it in. And let it go back down. And then let's do the same with that left leg. Hugging it into your chest. Revisiting that butterfly position. The soles of the feet come together. Legs open up for a reclined butterfly. You can put your hands out overhead and let your hands go up and down slow. Just getting a good stretch, whatever feels good. And then returning your arms to stillness. Soles of the feet are together. You can work them back towards your groin area more if you want a deeper stretch. Taking a deep breath in here. And out. One more deep breath in. And out. Letting your feet stretch out in front of you again. Doing a nice big overhead stretch, full body stretch. When you release it, pull both knees into your chest. Hug them in. Open your arms so they're out alongside of your body, open wide. Let your knees fall to your right. Your head turns over to the left. Breathing in here. And out. Returning to the center of the mat again. Bringing those knees into your chest one more time. And when you feel ready, open your arms wide and let those knees go to the left and your head turns to your right. One more breath here. And down. Returning to the center of your mat. Crossing your feet at the ankles and reaching through to grab your toes. Lying back to our cross-leg pretzel. And then alternating the cross. Once again, reaching for those toes and rocking from side to side. And when you feel ready, release. One more big body stretch. And then check in with yourself. Is there any place that you need to loosen up, or are you holding tension anywhere? And let yourself do a body scan as we prepare for a few moments of Savasana. Another deep breath in and down. Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Reviewing a few of the benefits of the yoga you've done today. You can let your mind think if you've benefited from any of these. The dragonfly, developing patience, gives the heart a rest from the effects of gravity, increase blood flow to your brain that helps to refresh and gives you a boost of energy. The locust pose strengthens the back muscles and boosts energy. And the butterfly, it gives your inner thighs a lovely stretch. It helps to improve posture, and it helps you feel grounded. As you lie and just take a few minutes to give your body a rest, I'd also like to review the words that I feel really transcend this season of spring into summer. Flourish, fresh, rejuvenate, grace, spring to life, breathe into spring, open to possibilities. Transformation, authenticity, best self, reveal, rebirth. Filled with sunlight, blossom, evolve, inner beauty, rise up. Self-acceptance, emerge, time to fly, spread your wings, unfold, regenerate, expand. My hope is at least one of those words resonates with you today. Let yourself have some movement in some shoulders or your head. And when you're ready, turning to one side or the other and into the position of a dreaming child. When you feel ready, come into the position of easy seated. Taking a breath in. Exhaling, letting your chin come to chest. Next inhalation, let your arms reach up. Hands find their mate as they come together. As you exhale, bringing hands to heart center, letting your head and chin come to chest. As I share the words from Romans chapter 15, verse 13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with the hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. And together we say, Amen. Thank you so much for joining us today and for the whole month of June for this June bug yoga. And I thank Glenn, I thank Aaron, Fred, and Morgan. And friends, please see if your children would like to do yoga too. I know Morgan really looked forward to coming again today, and I was actually surprised she enjoyed it so much. So include your children if you can, and your grandchildren, and pass it on. Again, I'll see you next week, and thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.